I understand that Nike signs athletes to contracts who have a lot of game when it comes to the field, whatever sport that they play, whatever they excel in, be it golf, baseball, basketball, football, whatever. And as a sports apparel company, that's their job to do what they do. But the game that I see that they've been playing, it's very masterful. Very masterful how they're playing both sides of the field, you know? And all they're doing all they're doing is following the culture of rich white men. And I say that for a reason. See, a lot of brothers, Latinos, Native Americans, Asians, they quick to crack jokes saying that white folks ain't got no culture. White folks ain't got no culture. They steal from others. They appropriate this, that, and the third. That's a lie. Their culture is the culture of getting money. Get money, power, respect, fear, dominance. That's their culture. Their culture is business. Granted, how they play may seem unfair, but when you look at it, that's what their culture is. Business. Doing whatever they can to stay on top of everybody else. That's the white man's culture. Business. At Nike, as an example, boy, they're doing a great job. See, a few years ago, Nike, they signed a deal with the NFL to produce their jerseys and other equipment, right? Fast forward, Kaepernick takes a knee, standing up for black folks, police brutality. That's why he's taking a knee. He's not out to disrespect the flag. He's not out to disrespect the veterans. Forget about all the propaganda that certain conservative groups want to throw out there. He's doing it for police brutality, to stand up for those who can't really stand up for themselves. Silent protest. Now, a lot of people turn their backs on the NFL because of it. Some folks who are racist figure he should just shut up and play. But others, they look at it as him taking a stand, taking the risk, being an activist. Okay, fast forward after taking a knee. Recently, they brought him on to be the face of their Just Do It campaign to celebrate the 30-year anniversary of that marketing campaign, Just Do It. Now, with that being said, the minute they did that, most like the jungles of Wakanda, all the Negroes across the world decided to step up and support Nike. I swear it's like the Black Panther effect. Like the minute they said, "Hey, we're gonna make this person, this activist, the face for the time being," and then racists jumped out of the woodwork, burning shoes, burning their Nike apparel and stuff like that they bought. All of a sudden, black folks in response, you know what? I'm gonna buy all the Nikes. I've seen memes left and right. I've seen guys like Nick Cannon going to the store buying Nike socks, giving it to the homeless, which is a noble thing. That's a noble thing. You got people making memes, taking old songs by the Saint Lunatics, Nelly and the Saint Lunatics or whatever. Give me two pair, buy me two pair, so I could get the stomping in my Air Force Ones. They taking old songs and making little memes out of it. Wow. So not only is Nike getting paid off of, NFL sales, people who still want to support the NFL, but also getting paid off of those who might be protesting the NFL in support of Kaepernick. That's a chess move for your ass, man. I can't do nothing but applaud Nike. I can't hate on them. Shoot, the minute I get a little bit a little bit extra money, guess what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna buy Nike stock. I'm buying Nike stock. I'm buying Netflix stock if I can. I'm getting Disney stock. Yo, I'm getting stock in a bunch of stuff, straight up, because I know in the next 5 to 10 years, all of these companies they're gonna make if I can, Hulu, whatever. Bottom line, a lot of these companies I just named for the next 5 to 10 years, they're gonna be skyrocketing, straight up. That's how I see it, you know. But like I was saying, Nike, they are playing the game of business. They are playing chess like a mug, straight up. I wouldn't be surprised if after they got the Nike deal and they saw the reaction from black folks who buy a lot of Nike stuff, who whenever we say something's cool, whenever black folks be like, hey, this is cool, all of a sudden the rest of the world jump on it, right? Boom, I wouldn't be surprised if they saw the black effect of it all. You know what I mean? So, okay, cool. Kaepernick's making waves, but black folks are on him. Black folks are looking at everything he's doing. Black folks, yeah, some of them still looking at the NFL, but for the most part, they riding with Kaepernick. Even the ones that want to sit up there and step out and be Sambos about it, acting like with the conservative rhetoric or whatever, with the right-wing rhetoric talking about, oh, he's disrespecting the flag. Even those Sambos are getting ignored because they're a small percentage. Boom. Nike's like, all right, we'll roll with Kaepernick. Black folks say he's cool. The rest of the world will say he's cool. Those who have sense will see why he's fighting the cause. And those who have sense, they will sit up there and back Nike as well, you know? And you ain't even got to be left wing about it. You just see the plight, see what's going on. You understand the history of America when it comes to black folk. And even those people who are non-black will step up and be like, you know what? I ain't racist. I ain't no chump. I'll support Nike. I see what they're doing. I respect it. See what I'm saying? So Nike's just winning all the way around the game of business. The white man's culture is the game of business. Look, the minute you figure out how the system works, how the capitalist system works, it's best to try to get your business popping. I mean, even if it's just a side hustle that you're making 5 to 9 grand a year off of, as a little side money. Shoot, incorporate that. Make your bread, baby. You know, incorporate. Get your little business going. If not, make that your full business. Because that's how America is ran. That's the culture of the white man. His business. Wars and all that. I even made a poem about it. You can check it out in my book, Dragonflies at War, Volume 2. I break it down in the poem how all of this is just business. Coup d'etats. Gentrification. All of this stuff here is all just business, man. You know what I mean? Credit cards, loans, everything is all attached to business somehow. Precious metals, all attached to business somehow. Wars, all attached to business somehow, fam. Y'all gotta drill it in y'all head. And Nike has done a splendid job playing the game that rich white folks have set up. Think of bullshit and just look at the history of it all. Tell me if I'm lying. Well, that's my 2 cents on this here, on the jack move that Nike pulled, and a little insight on how the white man does have a culture and is engulfed in business, their form that they set up. Check out my other podcast. Get my works at www.thehoodiewritingpublishing.com. That's D as in David, J as in Jack, E as in Electric, H as in Hotel, U as in University, T as in Tiny, I as in Intelligent, Writing and Publishing. TheHoodieWritingandPublishing.com. Get my books. Get a service. I do grant writing. I do everything. Just holler at me. in terms of writing, and I also offer my services as a voiceover. So if you have an audiobook, I'll be glad to give you my golden pipes. Thank you. Now, you can also check me on Instagram at Damn Your Logic. That's the Instagram page. If you have any questions, just email me at D as in dog, K as in kitchen, E as in electric, 305 at gmail.com. That's DKE 305 at gmail, and ask me any question that you want. I'll be glad to answer it. Also holler at me on Twitter at King Nick Anthony. I also have a few Facebook pages. Just go to my So You Want to Be a Baller page and like the page. And if you can, get a manual. I plan on doing more podcasts, and I plan on doing seminars and workshops and things of that nature. So just be on the lookout, all right? Got a lot of things going on my side of the yard, and I just need to throw a little sweat equity behind it. Thank you. Stay blessed, y'all. Peace.
The podcast you just heard was published with Anchor. Got something you want to say to the creator of this show? Send them a voice message using the Anchor app, free for iOS and Android.